Alright, so here's some of my notes. Great light all. Here I am today, yet again. I just woke up not too long ago. Messy hair, don't care. Yes, I am known for this grand mop on my head. I've done posts before to show how the mop links to your mother of pearl for the pearly gates. Oh yes, yes, I am well known throughout all time. I want to show you about the anagrams, you guys. Yes, let me give you some anagrams. Let's weigh this out, these grams. Yes, let us connect the letters. An anagram is a word that can be rearranged to find many words in the words, or it's just a singular word that can be rearranged to find another word. I've shown you this before with Satan and Santa. Okay, and you need to know Santa's wife is Anna. You can go and you can watch just for fun all the Santa Claus movies if you would like to learn more about Santa Claus. Did you know they're all connected? Did you know all the Santa Claus movies are all connected to tell you a grand story of Santa Claus? Yeah, let's turn this around. I want to show you some of my notes. This is for my movie, you guys. This is my movie. This is my show house where I come in and show the house what I have prepared and cooked up as head chef. This is my shit show. This is my talk show. Yes, this is a slapstick show, if you will. I'm sitting here with that big old stick right there by my chair. Oh, yes, I will talk more on my page. Let me show you my notes. Okay, so I wanted to show you how you can take the word Satan. Okay, and I've shown you before how this is the serpent alpha of the 10, or the spirit alpha of the 10. I've shown you before how the Christ wrote in the sand for Sanskrit. Yeah, they don't have dirt over there. They got sand, you guys. So you must look in the sand. Yes, and you must understand in Sanskrit, Sa is talking about the one who holds. The one who holds the 10. Okay, likewise, you have your Satan. That is your Satan. See how the E and the A interchange to deliver? Likewise, this word here is 55 for heaven. Okay, this is pertaining to your tan or your gnat for the Lord of the Flies. Notice how flies are also gnats, you guys. And I also want to tell you, the Lord of the Flies is Anubis. It's a grand Anubis connect. Satan. Okay. Anubis, he is also the jackal and the hive. Anubis is the grand healer, you guys. A dog. He's many dogs. He's the pit bull too. He's also the jackal. Yes, he is going to take you straight to the Jack and AI, because the AL is the AI. I've told you this so many times before. Yes, and Dr. Jackal is going to connect you to your hide for your tan. Stan? I woke up just ready to go. Must be that coffee. What's the math on coffee, you guys? Yeah, you can do that math in your own time. But anyways, yeah, so Satan, he's going to connect you to the gnat for the Lord of the Flies. Yeah, and he's going to connect you to that tan, because you are the great serpent alpha who must go in the sun and tan for your skin. Being in the sun is good for your skin, you guys. That's what we find here with this word. Now, I want to tell you, NASA is right here too. Okay? Likewise, this word rearranges to become Santa for your Santa Claus. Okay? And you must know Santa Santa Claus is both male and female, you guys. This is why you have Mrs. Claus too. Okay. Now, I have taken this word and you can add your silent E. Okay. And this is where your teen will come in to play. See that? And then you also see your T here, T-E-A. Okay. Now you can rearrange this word and find the neat, how it is neat, N-E-A-T. Okay. You can also add other silent letters in here to play with this to find more words that would connect with this. So then I came down here and I did sat, t, net. Notice how the net is in here now. Notice how the net is in here for the tenant. Your nat and your tan. Yes. Likewise, we must rotate the 10. Okay. I also wanted to point out how when you put your silent E in here, you get your S-E-A, tan, or your C, 10. Did you see that? Your C10? Because your S and your C, notice how C sometimes sounds like an S? Okay. C10. Okay, it's talking about the C. The sea, the grand waters above for the 10. Likewise, it's talking about your Trinity. Yes, and I wanted to point out again how the S is for spirit, the S is for serpent, then you have your A for the alpha of the 10, and then the 10 goes through the mirror for the grand net. This is where your tenet comes into play for your rota sator. Okay, and notice when you do your rota sator with your tenet at center, which I have shared a post on this before, you will find the word rotten. Yes, rotten for the rotate 10, rotatet. Okay, tet comes into play here too. Okay, this is for the Tet festival. Okay, it's going to take you to the carnival for the carn. Evolve for the incarnations. This is where the roten comes from. The rotten. Okay, it's talking about your flesh perishing in the material world. What comes in the material world stays in the material world. It's basically just a message to show you about the grand rotation of the seasons of life and where we birth and then we perish. And I've shown you before about ish being the fish for the pairs, where we split off and we reincarnate for the reincarnation wheel. Okay, and this is what the sine wave is telling us the story of, you guys. Notice I took a flat line, right? And we know flat line means death. And I added your sine wave in here that goes up and down, up and down. It will continue, but I broke it off here to show you the grand money sign. Yes, and also how it is the alpha. Alpha. See this A here? You see this A here? We get the A from the money sign. And then there's a point. There's a point. These are to donate to point to positions. Okay, the grand ladder that we must go up. Okay, because that's what it's talking about too. Cardinal fixed mutable. Cardinal fixed mutable. Okay, so this is concerning the alpha. The alpha is the aleph. Okay, is the elephant for the elephants for water. And then this is further where the C comes into play here again too. For Neo, because Neo is the 10 and the 1. Yeah, and then I quickly want to touch on about the Buddha, the T-roads, the grand network of the Tibet, and the Great Wall, and how that all has been in play for a long time. It connects straight to my grand cube, you guys. Yeah, and I didn't write it on my notes, but S-A-N-A-T, okay? S-A-N-A-T is eternal in Sanskrit, you guys.